sure.
We're just leaving Las Vegas
Yes.
because we went to the When We Were Young Fest.
Woo-hoo.
Um, so
So yeah. So my voice hurts and it sounds stupid because
yeah,
Panic at the Disco performed. So
what
I think
is
that's when I lost my voice. As if I didn't already lose my voice. I feel like when it got down to like Avril and then Blink and Weezer, that was
yeah.
also singing and then also like ruined it. But Panic for sure. And we were trying to hit
Yeah.
high notes.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah,
I said, yeah.
I had to stop singing because I was like, I know I'm just gonna like my throat was like hurting like the more I was singing.
Oh no, I just was like pushed through it by like, you're never gonna do this ever again.
Yeah. I would stop to like catch my breath and I'd look over and you're still singing. So I was like,
Oh yeah.
you
No,
go,
no, no.
girl.
I was
You
so
go.
in the moment. Let the sense of... Okay. Do we talk about our time in Vegas then?
Sure.
Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Or
So
maybe on the way there.
yeah, I mean yeah, just driving on the way up. It was pretty good. We didn't run into any traffic because we left at 7:30 in the morning.
Yes.
Uh,
Matcha.
yes, I was like, I didn't even eat breakfast. I'm hungry. Get some Starbucks. That person's trying to merge.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
Yeah, you're my mom of like
No, Allison.
50 years after smoking for half of it.
Allison has been on my ass about like letting people in and not letting people in.
No, there was this one person who was
Look
trying
at
to
this fucker! Look at this guy! Oh, hell no.
Wait,
where's he going?
is that a carpool lane? What is that? I think that's a carpool lane.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you can enter it while it's a solid line, but...
Who cares? There's no car. Emergency stopping other times. Wait, no, is that a car?
I'm not sure. Let's like wait and see until we see a sign or something.
Okay, so Allison has been on my ass for like not letting people merge.
There was one that was pretty mean, but besides that, you've actually been fine.
Well, it's because we have different reasons. I'm like, oh, this person wants to like get in the lane because like they're trying to cut everybody. Like if they're behind us, and you know how people will just be assholes and just like go and then try to cut you just to get in first. That's why I didn't let them in because I'm like, oh, like you're being an asshole. But sometimes it's like, but you know, you never know. Sometimes maybe they did actually like they don't know where they're going and they missed it.
Yeah, I think you just see the bad in drivers, and I see the better good in drivers.
I guess so.
So we went to Starbucks. I got myself like a sausage and egg sandwich with a matcha. Upgraded it to a venti. I was like, nice, thank you.
For free.
And then we headed off on our drive. Nothing crazy about the beginning of it. We kept switching off and stuff. At some point, we're like, we're low on gas. Let's go to a gas station.
In Barstow, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, in Barstow. So the only thing is a Shell. Gas is like $5.30.
No, it was super expensive.
Or like $5.50. I was so sad, but I was like, we ball. We fill up our gas. I go and fill up the gas. Bella was the one driving, so she turns off the car and then she heads into the gas station and uses the bathroom. Mm-hmm. So I do the gas, and then I'm like, okay, I need to use the bathroom too. So when I'm about to head in, I'm like, okay, is the car locked or did she leave it unlocked for some reason? She left it unlocked, so I was like, oh, did she leave the keys in there? I wouldn't think she left the keys in there because I don't leave the keys when I leave my car. So I peeked over and only could see this side, like where she was driving. I didn't see any keys, so I was like, all right, weirdly, she must have just left it unlocked for some reason. So I opened the door and I locked it on the door side and closed it. So now it's fully locked. You can't get in unless you have a key. This is important.
Yes, follow logs. And then we locked ourselves out. I see Allison. Okay, wait. You have to hear my rationale because this is like, so I turn off the car. I leave the keys. I thought I left in the center console, but I don't know. I just left it.
You threw it into the passenger seat.
Okay, I threw it into the passenger seat. I just like a, like whatever. I left it. And I'm thinking, okay, Allison's gonna like fill up on gas, and like she will not leave the car. She won't like. I didn't know Allison had to use the bathroom because I don't. You didn't say that, so I was like, okay, like she'll stay with the car, so I'm gonna leave it like I'm just gonna leave it unlocked, whatever. So, so I'm in the bathroom, or I'm waiting in the bathroom. Here I see Allison, fee fi fo fum, walking into the store, and I'm like, okay, like whatever. She probably has the keys. And I think I used the bathroom, and then I came out, and then Allison was waiting to use the bathroom, and the bathroom was like really jacked up. It was not a good bathroom. And then I asked Allison, like, "Do you have the keys?" She's like, "No, I thought you had the keys." That's when I knew we were fucked. So then we go outside, and then all that.
Well, I went to use the bathroom because I was like, I need to use the bathroom first. I can't even think about the fact that we just locked ourselves out of the car.
Yeah, you did.
So she went out there, and then she didn't really come back out. So I went out there with her, and then we both just like kind of stared and looked at the keys in the passenger seat.
Yeah, when you're just looking, you're like, oh.
Yeah. So we're like, all right, what do we do with this? Started doing all sorts of stupid shit. She started Googling stuff.
I started looking at like TikTok and YouTube videos, and one of them was like, you have to like go around all the handles and go like 1, 2, 3. It's stupid. I don't know. I thought that.
And she tried it, of course, because we're desperate. And then we started asking help from the people in the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
And there's fucking language barriers too, which was great coincidence.
Yeah.
But they were super nice. We call my dad, and then he tells us, oh, we don't have neither of us have AAA, but we have towing insurance on my car. So we call them, and then we kind of set up a schedule and stuff. But we're not even getting connected to a provider or a tower that can like come get us yet. So we're thinking, all right, any other options? Our other option was some guy in the gas. So the phone did overheat because I had it in the window. That's my fault. This will probably fall over.
I won't do anything.
Make a stop. Crazy. Well, if you have to make a sudden stop, it'll fall. It's fine.
Then we can just edit it to make it look like we got into a car crash.
Perfect. And then if we actually do, we don't have to do any editing. So
no.
Perfect. So okay, yeah. So the gas station guy was like, hey, I've got a friend who's in the area, and the deal was, if he came by and he could fix it, we'd pay him like $40 to $50, which is a really good deal. Mm-hmm. Or if he can't get it fixed, he just goes, and we don't have to pay him, which is very nice of him. So he comes by. We're like sitting, or I was standing around like a dad, like with my arms crossed, like watching him super carefully.
I have a photo of that.
Yeah. And then he basically puts in this little wire and like shimmies it through the door and unlocks the passenger side.
It was amazing.
And so we were like so happy, and just had to Zell him $40.
That was it.
And then we went along our merry way. We got to her uncle's house, which is so fucking nice, by the way. So nice. Oh my gosh.
Gated
community. Everything's like modern and like super techy, futuristic in his house.
Driving his little Volvo car. I was like, okay.
Yeah, super nice. We got there at 2 o'clock, I'd say.
Yeah, around 2. And then I learned that Allison's never been to Vegas. So I'm like, well, we have to like go on the strip. We have to like go to Vegas. We gotta hit all those touristy spots.
Yeah. By the way, she's not naked. You saw her with a tube top earlier. So
I'm just gonna try to pull it up.
You have a seatbelt on. Like, you don't look naked.
I hope not. Yeah, so we like got there, we chilled, we were hungry, ordered pizza, talked a little bit with my uncle. I haven't seen my uncle, so the last time I was with my uncle, I was like, 12? So that's like, 8, 9 years ago?
Yeah.
So I like, I haven't seen this man for like almost a decade. And I was like, but I remember I had great memories of him, and he still lives up to it. He's such a cool guy.
Yeah, super, super awesome.
He's so awesome. My favorite uncle, I'll say that.
Overall guy. He was very like silly, very like hip. I don't know how to describe it. Like I feel like he was just
He was a hip guy. I would say he was a
yeah,
hip guy.
very hip, funny guy.
Yeah. Love you, Uncle Eric.
So yeah, first day we kind of settled for like an hour or two. Took a fat nap after all that driving.
Yeah, well, we also took a nap because it was like, Allison, like, we have to be in Vegas, like, during the night because that's when Vegas lights are. That's when it looks the best. So, like, we know we're going to be laid out at night. So it's like, okay, like, you have to take a nap right now.
Yeah.
And I also took a nap with you.
Yeah, we took our nap. And then we drove out to the Las Vegas Strip. Her uncle very nicely gave us kind of a makeshift tourist
Yes, a little guide.
like guide to walk us through. So we visited.
So, do you remember everything we did? We parked at the Venetian.
Yeah.
Then we had to spend money because event.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the Venetian, and then we went south of the Venetian. So we went to wait, what was the first thing we did? I can't remember. I remember going to the donut place.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the Bellagio, which is like the prettiest thing ever.
It was like the square, something square.
Oh yes. Yeah, it was something like square, where it's where you. I know, like I'm adding on to what you said,
Yeah.
and it's where they have the little. What is that? Not a canoe. What do you call that? Like those people. Like if you were
Kayak?
to go. No. There's another name for it, but it's those people like if you were to go in Europe and like in Italy, and if you were to like paddle on like that boat, I just can't remember what it's called. And so that's like the whole point of it is like, and then the roof of it is like it looks like the sky. So it's like a Truman Show type situation. But I thought that was super sick, so we had to go there. Yeah. So we went in there and we heard them sing.
Yes, they sing like at the end of your ride.
Mm-hmm. It was beautiful. Yeah. We unfortunately did not get to go on it, but we were just walking
long
around
line,
the shops.
And it's probably super
expensive. Yeah. But super cool. So that was the first thing we did. Mm-hmm. And then I think after
we went to the bazaar shops. No, we went to Caesar's Palace first, right?
Something like that.
We did Caesar's Palace.
Yeah.
Very cool. Not much.
Yeah, not much. Because like the shops are like these expensive stores, and it's like, okay, like what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
But some of the stuff was obstructed by F1 because they're building on F1. So then after the bazaar shops, was that when we went to the donuts? Or did we go to Paris before the donuts?
Was it not? Is that not in the bazaar shops? The court. Oh wait, the forum.
The forum?
Forum shops.
The forum shops.
We did that too.
Yeah.
It's kind of fuzzy, the memory. We were just walking everywhere.
Honestly.
And like back and forth too, because we would get lost sometimes.
We went to that one place where it did have all those frat guys.
Oh yeah.
And that was sick. But then after that, then we went to I forget what it's called. I want to say Randy's Donuts, but Randy's Donuts is a place in LA.
Duck Donuts?
Duck Donuts, yes. Trying to wait in line for samples.
Yeah, they didn't even have samples like open or ready, so we waited around for a bit, but then we were like, it's like 9 o'clock, we have to keep going. Because we weren't even like halfway through all the stuff we were going to visit.
Yeah, but the highlight of going to the Duck Donuts was like, we were sitting outside, so they had, I forget what it's called. It was like some like Smelly Cat or whatever.
Oh.
It was karaoke.
Yeah.
So we were singing karaoke. Mm-hmm. And then somebody sang like a Panic song. But I think the highlight for me was also, Allison bought the little Martinelli's apple, the little apple container.
Yeah, the one that's like round and plastic.
So I'm like, bite it.
It's a thing, right? When you bite it, it's supposed to sound like an apple.
I think just chewed on plastic.
It's just embarrassing. She's trying to embarrass me.
Asshole. Ooh. But but you did it twice too.
Because like the first time I was like, oh, maybe I just did it wrong, and then so you were like, do it again, and I took an even bigger like bite out of it, and it was just so much worse.
Funny to me. That was so funny. Yes, yeah. And then after that, that was a lot of walking, and then we had to walk. We had to walk down to go to. Oh, we wanted to go to I wanted to take Allison to the Coca-Cola shop because they have that tray where it's like all around the world, Cokes from all around the world.
It was just sodas, right? Was it?
No, it was meant to be like Coke. It's like Coke. I don't know if it's Coke products or like Cokes.
I think it was Coke products because some of them were like Fanta and stuff.
That's true. So probably Coke products. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like Coke products from around the world. And then you had to guess. And I'd be like, Allison, what country do you think this is from? I don't know. Okay, give me a continent. I don't know. I'm like, okay.
I'm really bad at my geography.
You could have thrown anything. You could have pulled anything out of your ass and I would have ate it up. But you were like...
I can't even pull stuff out of my ass because I'm not bad at geography.
Bro, if you said Antarctica, I would have taken it.
We kept telling my mom that we were going up to LA for this festival. And so I was like, oh, we're here in Las Vegas. She was like, you said LA. I was like, oh, yeah, sorry, it's the same thing in my head. So that's how bad.
I mean, they're pretty popular. Mm-hmm. Oh, my bad. I don't mean to move my microphone. Yes, so then after the Coke, which like that was a long walk. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you see a little couple crazy people here and there, but nothing too crazy. We went to like, I don't even remember that building, but when we went to the Coke shop, we passed Planet Hollywood, I think it's called, mm-hmm. And that's where all like Freddy Fazbear and
Freddy Fazbear, Labubu.
Minnie kept on taking off her head, and I was like, why is she doing this? She's scaring me.
Bella kept saying, put your Minnie face back on.
And she would, and she listened, and she would take it off again. Yeah, but it was Freddy, Minnie, and then somebody. Pennywise. Pennywise had his little balloon, and as we're walking, hit me on the head with his balloon.
I saw it coming too. I was like, do I stop it? I think I was too like overstimulated to do anything.
That's true. It's like, yeah, like we were walking a lot, and it's nighttime, and we're kind of cold, and there's like it's lights everywhere, and people walking past you, people hitting drums, people like making music, people being loud. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah,
it is a lot. It is kind of like New York and like Times Square. It kind of is that vibe, but like if you just upped the lights by like, you know, times 10. Yeah, and then so after Planet Hollywood and then Coke, I think we backtracked to go to the Bellagio. I think that was our last stop, was the Bellagio.
Yeah.
And that's like, I think the Bellagio is like the nicest hotel.
Yeah, that was the coolest one, I think.
Most expensive hotel I've had to get in there. But yeah, that was when we went into the conservatory, and that's when they have that like garden of like pumpkin.
You're living in like fairy world with Tinkerbell and all her friends. That's kind of like the feeling it gives you.
It's so cool. And then we saw like a little like gazebo thing where you can eat in it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wonder how much it is. It was $125 per person. Like, yeah, maybe.
And you had to reserve.
Yeah, and I bet you have to reserve like months ahead just to eat in this tiny little gazebo. It's stupid.
Yeah.
And then they had those spinning doors.
Oh, yeah.
The revolving doors or whatever. Those were sick. The fountain show. The water show.
They played My Heart Will Go On to the music. It brought a tear to my eye.
It was great. Mm-hmm. It was much cooler than I remembered. But yeah, that was pretty sick. And then we got lost a lot of the time. And then we were like had to go back to Venetian. We passed by so it was like the Venetian, and then we went to like the little wheel. I forget what they called it. High roller. Mm-hmm. And then you walk through High Roller, which is like Flamingo, and Flamingo's where like all the drag queens and everybody are.
Yeah.
Very, very queer, if you will. But that's where we like walked past as well to get back to the Venetian to leave. And then I made Allison drive because I was exhausted. And then we got back to my uncle's at like
1 a.m.
1, yeah. That was a common theme, was getting home late.
Yeah, the first day and the second day with the festival for sure.
Second day was rough.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we go, and then next day for the festival.
Next day, we just kind of get up and kind of have a slow morning, and then we start getting ready to leave, or we just start getting ready at 10 a.m. because she's doing a whole white face.
My whole face. I bet I beat my whole face. I did.
And then I wasn't even sure, but I wasn't gonna do the whole thing because I chose to wear like a masquerade mask that I found in our Halloween storage. But we both ended up kind of doing some like cool. We were like deleting our eyebrows, and then
replacing them.
I made ones that were like raised, and then hers were like downward.
Yeah, Allison's was like a rainbow. It's like.
My end product kind of made me look like Ursula, but it was still really sick.
It was cool.
We totally nailed it. Hers was really sick.
I thought yours was pretty sick. Well, Allison had to like do modifications to her makeup because she was gonna wear a mask.
Yeah.
And Allison, okay, well, we'll get there, but like later on, Allison got complimented like a lot of times on her mask, and I'd be like,
yeah,
it was cool. Got a lot of compliments from the people there.
Yeah, everyone was super cool.
Yeah, the sense of community I felt. Okay, wait. Keep on. When we get to the festival, there's like so much to say.
Okay, but we kind of maybe needed a little bit more time to get ready than we thought, but we left around 12. Her uncle dropped us off at the monorail. We take the monorail like a couple of stations to get to the Las Vegas festival grounds. That's what it's called.
Yeah, it's by Circus, but yeah.
It was Circus. We walk with a whole crowd of people. We're just following them to get to the right place.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was honestly not bad getting in. Like, it didn't take a really long time. We got there around 1 o'clock. So we missed like one or two that we wanted to see, but
that's okay.
I think it ended up being a good choice in the end because it was really hot. We could not last in the sun that long because one, we were both wearing full faces of makeup, so we can't really put sunscreen on our faces. Mm-hmm. So all we were putting it on was like our shoulders and chest and back and stuff.
But we're not sunburned, so
at least that I see.
That's true.
We'll see when we get back. I didn't even check.
But I think the craziest thing too is like it was really hot for us. Mm-hmm. But in the forecast it said it was gonna be like cool. Like it was kind of cool.
Yeah, this is supposed to be the coolest one this year.
Literally, I'm like, no way I could have made it like the years before.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we saw some at the beginning. We
saw We the Kings was the first one. That's when we were standing in the sun, so it like wasn't great. Mm-hmm. And then we went to I think we went to
Simple Plan.
No. Hey there, Delilah. Plain White Tees.
Plain White Tees.
But when we went to Plain White Tees, we were sitting because they have sections that are made for like shade, and they have like little misters
and fans.
Yes, so that was like probably the best. Mm-hmm. That was probably the best one because we were just like sitting and like cooling down and eating frozen lemonade.
Oh, that was so good. That was like that really was what we needed in that moment.
Mm-hmm. So it was Plain White Tees. And then they played a cover of Fall Out Boy song. I was like, hey. Yeah. And then they played Hey There, Delilah.
Yeah, I got a video of that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that one, did we go and see anyone else before we had lunch? Or did we have lunch after that one?
I don't even remember, to be honest. I think it was Simple. No. I'm thinking of dinner. Oh, no. I think we did have lunch. And we had
chicken tenders and fries.
We had carne asada.
Oh, yeah, we did. We wanted to get chicken tenders and fries from Dave's Chicken. And
$29.
On the sign it says chicken tender and fries. It's one chicken tender.
Yeah.
Not multiple, just fucking one. For like $16, $19. So that was a total ripoff. So we went and ate somewhere else.
And there is a guy in the line, and I'm here in my makeup, all white. And then he goes, "Oh, I forgot what he said, but I think he was like, oh, something about like, oh, that's white face, and I feel da 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 da, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy's annoying, and he's drunk probably.
And he was white, so.
I know, but like trying to make a white face joke, like get out of my face, please.
Yeah, that was the only kind of weird comment we got, I'd say. No, we got other ones.
I got one weird comment where we were walking, I think it was Simple Plan, and the guy's like, well, he said, oh, you're beautiful, so I was like, okay, like that's nice. But then he was like, my name is, and then I'm like, Allison, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that was the only, like, those two were the only weird ones. But besides that, okay. Wait, as we walk into the festival grounds, like, also we thought, we had like a little ID scare, we thought.
Oh, but that was just for people that wanted to drink.
Yes. And then we go through, and also we're like, me and Allison are not talking because, well, Allison's like not feeling it because she just wants to get in, and I'm like, I get that. So we're just like, walking through the hot weather, just like trying to go around to get in this place. But where I felt the most sense of community, I think, was like initially when we were walking in, some guy was like trying to like be funny and be like, oh, like my nipples are chafing or da da da. But then some lady was super nice and she was like, I have something for that if you need it. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And then he's like, oh, thank you. Like I was just trying to be like annoying. Yeah. Not funny whatsoever, but like kudos to that lady for actually caring about that guy. Yeah. I thought that was so sweet.
Another community example was like, this was way later in the night when we were at one of the busier like shows that played. Like people are constantly trying to push through and stuff to get to the front.
Mm-hmm.
And there was these people that literally like shoved, like it like almost knocked people over. And I bumped like right in front to this lady, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But I was also like, what the hell is going on? But she checked up on me. She's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, thank you.
Was that the mom that was to the right of you?
No, it was earlier than that.
Okay, there's many examples, I think.
The mom was such a real one.
Yeah, when Blink was playing, and like we're just trying to secure good spots for Panic, of course. I love Blink, and I know some of their songs. I'm like, okay, like I don't think Allison's the biggest Blink 182 fan, so like she's just trying to make it through. Mm-hmm. And so Allison would have to like sit down at certain points because literally our
lower
feet,
back pain.
Okay, lower back, my feet were hurting, my heels were hurting, like all of my body weight was on my heels, so it was hurting. And also, like, you have, like, a little bit of a heel in the boot.
Yeah.
So Allison, like, needs to sit down at some point.
Yeah, I'm just crouching, like, on the asphalt floor.
For, like, periods of time.
Yeah.
And so...
And everyone's, like,
we're shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, we're, like, really close to everybody. But, so as Allison's doing that initially for the first few times, some mom is, like, looking at me, and I'm like... oh, like, she's like, is she good? I'm like, oh, yes, like, she's fine. Because, sometimes people do fall down. People, like, get injured.
There was someone, like, right before that where they had to take him out because everyone was flashing their lights and going like this.
Yeah, there was a lot of those times where you had to get security.
People were getting heat stroke, like.
Yes.
It was.
I can imagine because it's also, like, okay, obviously the demographics, like, older people. Mm-hmm. So it's people that are drinking and, like, day drinking under this hot sun. Like, I can totally understand as to why they're like passing out.
Yeah.
But yes, so the mom is like, oh, is she okay? I'm like, yes, like she's okay. She just has to sit down for some time. And like, I would constantly look down to see if Allison's fine, but also the mom would do that too. And I'm like, it's her maternal instincts kicking in. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I thought that mom was really sweet. And she was just like, she was also trying to monitor you too.
Oh.
And I'm like, I promise she's good. Like, if she's down, I'll try to get her if I can.
Yeah, sometimes she would have to pull me back up because people are constantly trying to, like, leave out of the crowd if they're leaving.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there was that one time where the mom and the daughter got reunited.
Oh, yeah. Some mom was looking for her daughter. Everyone was trying to
I found her! Woo! It was like that.
Yeah, the main highlight shows were definitely, like, I think Simple Plan.
Simple and Scooby-Doo. They had a little Scooby-Doo coming out.
Scooby-Doo song.
Avril Lavigne had Simple Plan come out.
Mm-hmm. Avril Lavigne was really good.
The Used was, not that I'm the biggest The Used fan, but like, there was also a lot of like no kings and like
Mm-hmm.
politically
Free Palestine.
Free
poster.
Palestine was the used.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great.
Because there was a No Kings protest going on the
same
day as this. So
yes, so that was nice. And I also saw like a lot of people like Free Palestine as well, like merch. Yeah, unfortunately didn't get merch, but I'm not too pressed over it because I know merch is expensive and don't want to wait in that line because then we would have missed bands.
We still have to afford our gas and stuff.
Literally. So we had lunch, and then after, I'm trying to remember after lunch, I think it was like Simple Plan, The Offspring.
Yeah.
Simple Plan, Offspring, and then we got dinner, which is when I heard they used, and that's when we had chicken tacos.
Mm-hmm.
But they're kind of like Beauty Tacos, like
They were so fire though.
No, that was really good.
I really liked them.
Because like for a second I'm like, ooh, and then I heard them speak Spanish, and I'm like, okay, we're good, we're in good hands.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything was a little bit pricey though. And then after dinner, I think we waited a long time. We waited in that area where it's like not the corn dogs, but like the pretzels and the churros.
Yeah.
So, how to get liquid IV and all that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the hydration line and the bathroom line.
Yeah, so I used porta potties. When you went to the bathroom, did you use the bathroom or porta potty?
I used the bathroom.
Oh, okay, that's why you took a while. I was like,
yeah.
No, I went to porta potties. Meanwhile, I'm on my period as well, so pretty nasty. Mm-hmm. But I was just using porta potties to like save time, so that we would see these bands, and then so it was like the Offspring, and then I think after that, that's when we chilled, and then we went. I wanted to see Taking Back Sunday so bad because I love Taking Back Sunday more than Avril, but I'm like, okay, Allison likes Avril more than Taking Back Sunday, so I was just like, I just want to see Taking Back Sunday, and like, I've heard that they're not good performers like live.
He was the most interesting performer because he like, I'm not gonna lie to you, he looked like he was so on drugs up there. Like
he could have been out. Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Wrapping the microphone like cable around his neck. He's like walking around like all like just like funky. So it was cracking me up, but it was enjoyable.
Yeah. Well, he's known for like the little cable thing, and like he'll swing that shit with his neck. He was like, literally like, it looked like he was gonna like suffocate himself. He's like wrapping it double on his neck, and I'm like, and like when he'll do that little thing where he'll go like this with it, so the mic's like, yes, Adam Lazar, I think that's the name. Yeah. But I really wanted to see Taking Back Sunday, and then like the first two songs, I was like, not feeling it so much. But then he played my favorite song, You're So Last Summer, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna record this song, and like after my favorite song, we can head back to Aperol. But there was also, I didn't want to stay there because there was also like some like drunk ass guy to the left of me as well, and like I was singing the lyrics because I was like, my favorite song. And this guy, but you know how like old drunk people are when they like try to get all up in your like space, and like they have no sense of
awareness.
Yeah. So that was also like, yeah, I'm like, let's just go back to Avril at this point. So then that's when I went to Avril. And then that's when she brought out Simple Plan. And then I think it was Avril, and then Weezer was right after. Crowd was dead for Weezer though.
I know, it was a bummer.
Played freaking what's that one song? I Threw Out the Love of My Dreams, something like that. Nobody knew the goddamn song, and I'm like, this song is so fire. So I was so upset. Say It Ain't So. I think those Say It Ain't So and
Pink Triangle and Buddy Holly.
Holly.
That one song with the girl.
That's what I'm saying. I Threw Out the Love of My.
Okay. That's the song.
That was that. Nobody sang that song. I'm like, what the hell?
Unfortunately, I was one of those people, but I've heard the song before. I just don't know it.
No, that's a good song. But yeah, like, and I saw people with Weezer shirts, and I'm like, so why are we not like woo, or like, I don't know. I was like, come on guys, this is Weezer. And then the Sweater song, I recorded that because I was like thinking of my uncle because he was telling us about.
There's Island in the Sun too. I recorded that for my brother because It's so random, but he used to use that song to calm down his dog, and it would work like
That's
every
cute.
time. So
Yeah, and then people kept on doing the like the
the
Weezer thing.
Weezer sign.
My name is Jonas. He started with My Name is Jonas. I like that song.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was My Name is Jonas and all of the other ones. Yeah, and then after Weezer, then it was Blink. I think, okay, this is when we started hitting like we're exhausted, is when Blink started playing.
And like physical pain.
Yes, no, it was like hitting us all at once. And like so like, okay, I was kind of powering through when I would hear songs I knew, but they had a long set list, so there were some songs I didn't know, and that's when I was like,
that's when the adrenaline would wear off.
Yeah.
And then you could feel your back like.
And meanwhile, Allison's like sitting down, and I'm like, fuck, like I gotta keep this going.
Yeah, everyone's lifting their legs, everyone's leaning and shifting their weight. I'm just having to like crouch on the floor and stretch my back because it's like it's hurting so bad. We've been standing for
hours,
9 hours at this point.
But yeah, the whole goal was that it was like also I did want to see Blink, but like we wanted to get good view spots for Panic.
Yeah.
And then Blink kept on saying like at the end of their thing, like, "Oh, are you ready for Panic?" Woo! And then Panic took forever to get on. They were supposed to get on at 10, and then they had that little timer going.
Yeah.
And then they reset the timer, and we're like, "What the hell?" They said that there was like a lot of like technical issues and all that.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite thing that I saw, like after the timer, was like I could see in the back like the old Panic at the Disco logo that they used to have back in the day, and I was like, oh my god. But also there was one point where it was like Panic at the Disc, like the O wasn't on.
Yeah.
So that was kind of funny. But I swear to you, I like clocked it before like it went down, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And so as we're like waiting or whatever, I don't know if you could hear this conversation, but it was like some guy to the left of me was like, oh, like, what do you think the chances of Ryan Ross coming on are? Like, and I was like, oh, like slim. No way my husband is going to be on. And then the girl next to me was like, oh, like, well, I think he will be here because they're headlining. And I'm like, this girl's like trying to get my hopes up, and I just don't want that.
Yeah.
And then the guy was like, what do you think if they play a Karma Police cover? And I'm like, ooh. When you start getting Neanderthal, you're like, that was me.
That's how you know you're excited.
Literally, I was like, if he did play a Karma Police cover, oh my god, I would flip my shit. Yeah.
But the set was so amazing. Like,
oh my god,
so many good songs. He started with doing a lot of Fever You Can't Sweat Out songs.
Yeah.
Kind of in order and then kind of like shuffled around.
Mm-hmm.
But he would do this thing. Actually, I think when he was starting with that album, he wasn't like giving away any like hints. Because every song there would be like a 10 to 20 second like break of instrumental. I think for him and also for us.
Yeah.
Because he's older, so like his voice is not what it used to be. And you could tell when he was singing, like he would like go like this. So I feel like he was really straining for it.
That's what he's known for.
Yeah. But we started with that, and then we moved on to like he would bounce to like one song from different albums. So where did he start out with? I just list them out. He did 9 in the Afternoon. He did This Is Gospel. That one was, oh my god, I got really excited for that one. He did Emperor's New Groove. That was 16-year-old me's. Emperor's New, oh my god.
Emperor's New Groove is Cusco. Squeak.
Emperor's New Clothes was 16-year-old me's shit. I was super excited for my younger self.
Yes. He played Girls, Boys. He played High Hopes.
Yeah. He played Hit Like Ma Made It. No. Right? Yeah.
He did play it, but I was like the fucking puppet. Mm-hmm. He would always show the music in the back. Victorious.
Oh, yes. Don't Threaten Me With a Good Time.
Miss Jackson. Yeah. Oh, he started off with Don't Threaten Me With a Good Time, I think. Vegas
song?
Lights.
Oh, yeah, Vegas Lights.
See how it's like coming back to us slowly.
Mm-hmm. I think the coolest part for me was like in the once he was doing the songs from different albums, like the in between intervals, like he would show like you would kind of hear like background music that was hinting to the next song, or there were like images on the background screen that would like maybe give it away. So every time we were like, ooh, like maybe this is this song, or like this might mean this, and then when we were right, we would get super hyped. But so many good songs. I took at least 15 videos just from Panic.
Yeah, I was trying to live in the moment.
Yeah, I was being the recorder. You had been recording videos like the whole day.
Yeah,
so I was like, let me do my part and record while you like live in the moment. You know?
Oh my god. Okay, and then best part of the entire night. He's like, you hear, all right, it's not tragedies. And he's like, I'm gonna bring out my old friend. I lose my shit. I don't even know what old friend. When you hear old friend, it's like I don't even care who it is. He's just gonna bring out somebody like one of the OG members. So he brings out Spencer motherfucking Smith, and he's the old drummer. I see Spencer. Oh my god, I fucking lose it. That's Allison didn't record at this time, and I'm like, fuck, like I have to record this. I need to get this on video. I need this. So then that's the one time I probably recorded the whole thing is when he brought out Spencer Smith. And I'm like, oh my god, my baby Spencer. 40-year-old man, but still, it was like, that was the best part ever. And for a second, I was like, do I think it's going to be Ryan Ross? I don't know. When he said old friend, I was like, shit, this could be anybody. Mm-hmm. But I really, like, in my gut, I don't think he will bring back Ryan Ross. Do I want him to? 100%. But that was like the big question of the night. And like everybody else, because like we were like, you know, we were dressed up for Panic and like that whole scene or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like a Fever You Can't Sweat Out inspired. And so was like everybody else. And I saw probably like 10, 20 Ryan Rosses out there. And I'm like I think they know that we want Ryan Ross, but I don't think we're gonna have it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the best part ever.
Yeah, super good set. We were screaming like almost the whole time, jumping up and down.
Mm. They ended with "I Write Sins, Not Tragedies."
Yeah, to bring Spencer Smith out.
That was the best part.
Yeah.
For me personally, that was my favorite. Yeah, and then we were like, will there be an encore? That was like also for the Offspring. Oh, I don't want to touch the mic. Also for the Offspring, it was kind of like that where I was like, are they done? And me and Allison started moving, and then they would like sing other songs, and we're like, oh, they're not done.
Yeah.
But I thought for sure for Panic, we would get an encore. We did not.
With new perspective.
Yes, because somebody posted online that they like were rehearsing. And I'm like, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed if like today, I guess it's today, that they're gonna play New Perspective. I'm gonna be so pissed.
Yeah.
I hope that they don't change the set list too much, because I don't want anybody else to get better songs than us. Because that's not fair. We were the initial day. Mm-hmm. They added Sunday just to
get more people.
Yeah. So it's like, if anything, we should have gotten New Perspective. But we'll see. I will definitely be tracking it tonight. See how it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the best. That was the best. But we learned that we are not like festival people. I'm a concert person.
I think I could, just not in the heat. The weather was just not it. I don't think that's what I could handle.
Yeah.
I think everything else was fine.
The line to the monorail?
Yeah, leaving was really long. Everyone left at the same time. We like sat down for a second to let our backs decompress and our feet. But then once we started walking, like we had to wait at least 20, 30 minutes to get on the monorail to get back. Mm-hmm. But once we did, Uncle picked us up again. We were all so exhausted.
Yeah, the line was out the casino though, because you had to go through the train station into the casino to go out to the street.
And then like up 4 flights of stairs.
Literally, yeah. So we started out like at the doors of the casino. And I don't know, my dumbass was like, it'll take 15 minutes. So it's like, it's not going to take that long. Like, it's going to be longer than that. So I definitely got that one wrong. So then I was like, okay. My uncle was like, do you want anything to eat? And I was just like, sure, fruit, just to like give him something to do. Yeah. Because it was already like, at that point, it was like what? It was like 12:30, I want to say. and then we had to wait in line, and then there's those ladies behind us. Oh, that was like,
The ones that were complaining?
yes, I was
Yeah.
so annoyed.
There were two girls arguing back and forth saying like, oh, like you said this line was going to be super quick, but we've been here for so long. And she's like, yeah, but we've been waiting here so long, and you want to just get out of line and go to the Uber? Like, we're right here practically. They're just arguing about this for like at least 10 minutes. And I'm thinking, I wanted to lean over you and say like, can we all just shut up and sit in silence, please? We're all so tired.
Yes, we don't want to hear you bitching and complaining.
How do you have the energy to complain to each other right now?
I know.
Me and Bella were just standing in line like
honestly.
So delusional.
No, yeah. And then there's one point where we were squatting up and down.
Yeah, I kept like stretching out my back and my legs and stuff.
Yeah, and then people would move, and I was like squatting at this point, so I'm like,
yeah,
squatting,
like
trying
squat
to
walking.
I know. Did pirouettes in the casino because the floor was slippery.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing anything to like keep my energy going. Because I'm like, I just gotta keep on doing this.
Or I just didn't want to keep standing. Like my back could not handle standing anymore. It was so like in pain.
Yeah.
But we got back and we just got ready for bed and knocked the heck out.
Yeah, taking out that makeup was a bitch.
Yeah. We both took 3 makeup wipes, so it wasn't too bad.
Yes, and I think even when I woke up this morning, I still had like a little bit of white in my eyebrow.
Really?
And my eyebrow piercing too. That was the main thing I was trying to get out. And during the festival, it was so hard not to like touch my face. I'm like, if I touch my face, I'm gonna ruin my makeup. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't like, if I wanted to like scratch something, I couldn't. So eating as well, drinking water. So that was, but you know what? I think it was all worth it just to look a little cute.
Look cool.
Yeah, that looked great.
But our makeup lasted like the whole night. It was really surprising.
I thought my makeup was gonna be like, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
My eyebrows were kind of coming off because I realized maybe I shouldn't have done eyebrows if I were covering them up with a mask. But it still like was cool if I got to like take off the mask. And
yeah, we got like a lot of compliments for
like
doing
our looks, our outfits, our makeup.
Yes, like and there were so many cool people that had like great outfits, like these little burlesque outfits. I'm like, oh my god.
The one time she was like actually openly social and like talking to people.
Hey, if you put me in a room with panic people, who knows what will happen? I might make some friends.
Yeah, okay. That's where I thought it was going.
Not anything crazy. That's not what I meant. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's about the wrap. This morning we just got up, ate some food, packed up our stuff, and now we're out here
on the road.
driving.
I already miss my uncle. He's so cool.
Yeah, he was one hell of a guy.
He was one hell of a guy, and I'm like, you know what? I just have to go back to Vegas sometime.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't know. There's so much to do in Vegas. I think maybe that's just me.
Yeah, we totally could have visited more like cool spots and stuff if we had more time. But
yeah, exactly.
I'm so tired. I can't wait to go sleep in my own bed. I'm gonna be so real.
I just have to wake up early tomorrow. That's the only thing that sucks. And then I have to like start applying to SDSU.
Oh my god!
I don't even want to think about this stuff. I don't even want to think about it.
Now I understand why you didn't want to leave yet.
Literally, I just want like one more day.
I'll just have to go back to my routine of like. I was thinking maybe I could skip the gym because my body would be so tired. But I woke up this morning and I'm like, yeah, I'll be able to go. I don't have an excuse. Like I'm not that in pain. Mm-hmm. So, but I'll go back to training Juno. Okay, I remember what we left off on. Yeah, I'm tired, bro. I'm so tired. But such a
little tired.
Such a worth trip.
Yes. This was a great trip. Great little road trip. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think it sucks that we did not get to go to bed at like a reasonable hour. I think that's what's messing us up.
First night, 1 a.m. Second night,
2:30, if anything.
Yeah, 2 to 3 a.m. probably.
Yeah, and I felt bad for my uncle because he was like, he woke up at 7 and he also went to bed at the same time as us, like 2:30.
Yeah, Yeah.
So he'll probably be taking a nap or something. I don't even know.
Well, we've already like, I think we hit like 50 minutes on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy.
We're gonna keep driving. We'll get home.
I'm gonna keep driving.
We'll switch off. I'm not gonna make you drive the whole time.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna keep going on our trip, and hopefully one of us can get a nap in or something, and then we'll be back home, home sweet home, and see you guys in like another week or so.
On the road again.
On the road again.
Bye.
Bye bye.